This is going to disturb some of you Muslims who are listening to this. I know I'm going to get an awful lot of reaction. I don't think anybody's ever brought this verse public like this, and I don't think anybody's ever suggested before exactly what this verse is saying. Concerning honor killing. Is this not just a cultural manifestation, and should we be blaming in Islam, regardless of the fact that so many come out of Islamic environment? Is it because of their scriptures? Now, to answer that, we need to go back to the scriptures. We need to go back to the Quran. I've got a Quran here, and I want to go and open up to Surah 18. That's book 18, reading primarily from verse 65 to 81. If you have the time, read it on your own. We don't have time to go through all those verses. Basically, it's a scenario of Musa, who is the prophet Moses, talking to this mysterious character named Khidr. Or he must be killed. Here's the scriptural evidence. Here's the scriptural backing. Now, obviously, as a Christian, it concerns me greatly, because that suggests then that the Quran does have authority, does give authority for honor killing. This is going to disturb some of you Muslims who are listening to this. I know I'm going to get an awful lot of reaction. I don't think anybody's ever brought this verse public like this, and I don't think anybody's ever suggested before exactly what this verse is saying. The Quran is very powerful. It is your authority. You've got to deal with these verses. Can you then understand then why so many families today are doing just that? It's because of your Quran. I know that's going to open up a huge debate. Let's continue it, and let's see where we go from there. This is Jay then, over and out.
Today I want to talk to you about Samson. And Samson, the Bible tells us really all the way through Judges 13 through 16, it tells us that Samson was a physically strong man. He killed 1,000 Philistines with his bare hands. He killed 1,000 Philistines with his bare hands. He defeated a lion with his bare hands.
Concerning honor killing.
Honor killings, well, some of those have a lot to do with Islam, some of them don't. And so it's difficult to kind of tease out the cultural versus religious influences for a lot of these decisions that we see Muslims making. Honor killings, well, some of those have a lot to do with Islam.
Why is it that all these Muslims don't like you?
Well, I tell the truth about Islam. You know.
many of us are claiming is that the number of specific honor killings in the Islamic world is so great that even though this may occur occasionally within Hinduism or Sikhism, the vast majority are within the Islamic world, and there is Quranic and Sharia support for such actions. Is that true?
Absolutely, Michael. Look.
There is Quranic and Sharia support for such actions. Is that true?
Absolutely, Michael.
Honor killing. Something which Sharia has no place for. There's no such thing in the Sharia called honor killing.
Well, I tell the truth about Islam.
Something which Islam is completely opposed to. It is not honor killing, it is murder. It is murder, and the consequence for it is execution, is death.
There is Quranic and Sharia support for such actions. Is that true?
Absolutely, Michael. Look.
Something which Sharia has no place for. There's no such thing in the Sharia called honor killing.